Apparently, the deceased started collecting his pension in 2012, but started working again, which means that he was double dipping. The money that SSP paid him between 2012 and 2015 then will be deducted from the burial grant, which would be payable to his family. On Independence Day, there was a shooting in the city that left 22-year-old Otis Anthony Gladden hospitalized. After 7 p.m., the Racecourse Street resident was shot to both his legs as he rode on a bicycle on West Canal. While authorities have been unable to determine who made an attempt on the life of the Belize City youth, police say that interventions have been taken to ensure that there is no retaliation for his shooting.
I will not say that it is an indication of any resurgence in terms of what used to take place in that era. But as I've always said as well, that no matter what policing effort would employ, it would never reduce crime totally. Crime will always be. What we are trying to do is to see how best we will contain the crime situation, to keep it at a minimal level. Now, in terms of the incident with Otis Gladden, it is a situation that the police are still investigating. Like you rightly said, he was walking on the canal side and he was shot. He has not been able to say to us who shot him. But nonetheless, what we have done, and again, as a part of our strategy, whenever there is a shooting, what we normally do is to move in the area and get the intervention team, the mediation team, to talk with people to ensure that there is no retaliation. And I must say that since we begin this process, that every shooting that they have had, there has been no retaliation, because we have been very effective in moving in immediately after a shooting and see how best we could talk to parties to neutralize any possibility of retaliation between the different groups.
So, but Mr. Gladden is known to police as a troublemaker?
Yeah, he's not really known to police as a troublemaker, and I don't like to venture into the past of any person who has become the victim of a crime, because I think that whatever past history they have, that has nothing to do with the fact that they have been injured or to some extent violated by someone. So I will not want to venture into his past, but rather to see how best we can work with him to see how we could find those persons or that person who is responsible to commit the crime against him.